And welcome to YesNetwork.com. I am Gordon Damer, fantasy gamer right now, as we get you ready for fantasy football in Week 10 around the league. This is the time of the year where some people start to get disinterested in fantasy football because their teams are not that good. But this is a good time where you can always find good finds and also stay away from some fantasy flops as the NFL season continues to roll on. Let's get into some fantasy finds because there's still plenty of guys and still plenty of value out there for you fantasy geeks and freaks. Well, let's start off with Tim Hightower, the Arizona Cardinals running back. He used to just be a touchdown vulture, a guy who would just come in near the goal line, but he is now the starting running back for the Arizona Cardinals. They score a lot of points. They're ahead in a lot of games. That means a lot of rushing yards for Tim Hightower, a definite pickup if he's still available in your league. The Dolphins offense, not explosive, but Greg Camarillo coming off a big game, and he has all of a sudden started to develop some chemistry with Chad Pennington down in Miami. Jamaal Charles, the Chiefs have not done a whole lot right so far this year, but with all the impending problems for Larry Johnson, Charles is a guy who stepped in last week and provided big numbers behind an anemic offensive line. And then Cedric Benson, yeah, he's back in the league. He's back now with the Bengals, and all of a sudden looking like the starting running back, 104 yards a week ago and a touchdown. And then Ryan Terrain, a guy that not a lot of people have heard about. He played in his first game last week, but you know that Broncos running game is going to get rolling here pretty soon, and it's going to be Terrain that's going to be leading the charge. Now, as far as some fantasy flops, there are plenty of them right now at this time of year, and with your trading deadline coming up, you got any of these guys, this is the time to dump them. So much was made in the preseason about Jericho Cotchery developing such a good chemistry with Brett Favre as his new quarterback. Nuh-uh. Laveranues Cole still the go-to guy with the Jets passing game, and Cotchery has been left out in the cold. The Bengals, well, they haven't done much so far this year. Their quarterback situation is a mess. TJ Hushmanzada, not a good find right now for you. Edgerrin James, a good name, a guy who's put up production in years past, but right now a non-factor for the Arizona Cardinals after being benched last week. I expect it to stay that way. Ryan McFadden is a big name as well coming into the season, but the injuries have derailed him. And Matt Schaub tore his MCL in his knee. He's going to be out at least 4 weeks, so Sage Rosenfels all of a sudden becomes the starting quarterback with the Houston Texans. Well, that's going to do it for me, Gordon Damer, Fantasy Gamer. You can catch us all season long here on YesNetwork.com. Get exclusive content from This Week in Football. Until next time, see you next time.